Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
It's episode 11.
Episode 11, here we are. Hey, everybody, where are we? Do you recognize this awesome Cassandra Buck mural?
Look at that
We're
mural.
at Forager Brewery.
Forager Brewery.
Is it too early for a beer?
It is too early for a beer. And of course,
Probably,
usually
yeah.
when I'm here, I'm enjoying one of Austin's brews. But maybe we could get a coffee or something maybe later. But
Hey, let's go check out the container plants, shall we?
let's get going.
Okay, let's get going. Are you going to flip this?
I'm going to flip the screen, okay?
You've been practicing at this, right?
And yeah, well,
Okay,
it's
awesome,
not
good.
it's not flipping properly here. All right, we're reversed again. Okay, keep going.
Keep going. Well, come along with me.
Okay.
Don't trip. Don't trip. Look at all these beautiful plants.
This is wonderful.
So Forager does a really excellent job, I think, of doing plantings and kind of changing the environment to have people feel welcome, but also offer kind of a sense of enclosure and just a nice space to come and be entertained. They used to have a lot more edibles in their bins, but to be able to use those edibles, and I'm not talking those kinds of edibles, I'm talking the kind of edibles that actually offer a lot of nutrients to our body. They had some soil issues because Annie is really dedicated to raising organics, using local food, and to keep raised boxes like this or container plants with productive soil to nourish the plants, you need to add a lot of fertilizers. And it's really intensive to do that, so they switched to flowers and they can use a less expensive Miracle-Gro to keep the flowers going, and therefore it's not so organic, so they've reduced the edibles. However, we've got some awesome sunflowers. And Tom, do you know that you can, obviously we feed birds sunflower seeds,
Yes.
right? But did you know you can roast the head of the sunflower in the oven, put some butter on it, and just kind of eat it like an open-faced sandwich?
Wow, no, I
It's
did
really
not know
awesome.
that. Did
Yeah,
not
it's
know
really
that.
yummy.
Okay.
Where else are we going? Should we go to the back?
Let's go to the back. So we're we're going toward the back to the little garden that they have created back here. So here's their patio
I love all
area.
these paintings. Look at the dahlia. Look at the dahlia.
Someone's done. Oh yeah, the
Isn't it
gardener.
gorgeous?
We talked to the gardener a little bit earlier today. She grows a lot of these from seed, and then she takes care of them all through the season. It's just wonderful.
So we did a dahlia demonstration at the, we're looking at the Quick Trip.
Okay.
We did a dahlia demonstration at the fair, at the Master Gardener booth, which was really awesome to learn about the tubers and the best way to store them and grow them. They're really magnificent blossoms.
Okay. Wow, this is wonderful. Look at this.
Isn't it nice back here?
So yeah, this is oftentimes I would come out here and enjoy a nice brew in the environment here. They got a stage out here and some extra tap
Yeah,
areas.
there's live bands inside and outside, which is really awesome.
So
And so here are the planters back over here, and there are some edibles here. And Tom, can you find the edibles that are back
oh
here?
gosh, some of them are just all.
Any you can find, you call out.
Let's see. This nasturtium here is that?
There's Nicotiana,
Okay.
there's zinnia, there's marigolds.
Oh, we're gonna eat zinnias too.
No, we're not going to eat zinnias. Those are for the bees.
Yep.
Zinnias are one of the best annuals that you can plant as a pollinator plant. So plant as many zinnias as you want. Sunflowers are also a really great pollinator plant for annuals. Annuals generally aren't known to be great pollinators, but there are a select few. And I think we posted, oh, and there's a bumble. There's a bumble right there.
It's a good
Is it
one
a rusty
there.
patch?
No, it's
Our
not.
state bug that's
You know, I
endangered?
don't. I just
Oh,
haven't
there's another
found one.
Look at them. They're beautiful.
Yes, they're having a good time.
They are. Okay.
Okay, so
Focus. Back on the
let's
edibles.
get
Did you
back
find
on
one
the
yet?
edibles. And well, I guess I learned earlier that you can eat these, but
Nasturtiums. They
Nasturtiums.
are awesome.
So
let's
let's-
find a really fresh blossom.
and
Here's
let's
one. You can eat one?
the whole blossom.
The whole blossom. Are you scared?
And sometimes they put these right on the food, right? A little
Oh, yeah,
decorative.
they're beautiful.
So let's.
Mmm, crunchy, peppery. Mmm. Isn't that good?
It has got a little pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
They're really
interesting.
nice. Yeah, you can add them to your salads.
Wow.
So
it's
if
got sugar.
anybody's growing nasturtiums, do you know that they're edible? They're really tasty to add to your salads. We offer these at the seed library, community donated seeds, and also in our seed checkouts. Anybody with a Minnesota library card can check out 10 seeds from the library. And
Wow,
you can
that
also-
was
you can also
very
eat the
peppery.
leaves.
That was pretty.
Are you okay?
Actually, no. I mean, it's
You need a
actually
beer?
has a very good
It
taste.
does. You want to try a leaf?
Let's try a leaf and see how
Okay,
that
try a
compares.
leaf.
All right. Okay.
And hey,
Ready?
This is a peltate leaf. Can everybody see this really cool leaf shape? Where's the camera? Right there. Look at this.
This is where I have trouble. Okay.
So the petiole attaches to the center of the leaf. Kind of weird. We don't see this very often. Hey, should we do a quiz?
We could do a quiz.
Okay.
Are we ready for that?
Yeah. So somebody post where else you see this leaf shape. It's pretty famous around what we do on weekend activities, where we camp, where we do our do the things we do on water.
Yep.
Yep. Go. What is it?
Not as peppery. I'm really surprised at the flower.
Yeah, they're tasty.
It's a little bit more subtle. Yeah, a little bit more
And
of a crunch.
you can eat chive blossoms too, garlic blossoms,
Wow.
garlic chive blossoms.
So we're just
Any of the allium blossoms are
so
edible
Tom and
as well.
Kelly here are foraging at Forager.
We're foraging at
Did you
Forager.
know that this place, the restaurant and the brewery opened in 2015, and Austin is the brewer here, and Annie is the overall manager, I guess, of the location. But you know, foraging is really seeking out food and provisions, and so not only did they put some, especially originally they had food here, they had herbs and stuff that they did initially, and a lot of that they now get from the local farms, but they still kind of get things from a lot of local farmers here, and it makes their menu change periodically. So whatever's there is being harvested, whatever's available right now is what they'll use. And then same with the beer. Austin and his brewers have been out there picking berries once in a while. I know they do some wild yeast, yeast that's in the air. But
Yeast is everywhere.
Yes,
on
everywhere.
Every surface we have.
Yes, and I've seen barrels out here that have been opened and for a little bit of a farm ale or whatever you may have there. So, but yeah, it's kind of wonderful here. And so, and they also forage the decor. The decor.
Yeah,
I mean, the
yeah.
bin on here, the bin on the
Wild crafting.
Wild crafting. So it's
Wild
pretty
crafting.
amazing. So let's.
Say, should we give a little shout out to Viv Williams, who is sort of sneaking in the background there?
Hey, who's that? It looks like one of our interns. Hey,
Hello.
how you doing, Viv?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Okay.
Awesome.
And Viv is an amazing gardener too. So she does
Besides her incredible journalism.
journalism and catch her on Health Fusion.
Health Fusion,
yep.
yeah.
So
KTTC, shout out to KTTC.
so we're
These
gonna
zinnias, they're so pretty.
yes.
I don't know. I would like to have my morning coffee out here, a donut from Drifto, which is in the lobby of Forager. I
We might have to
I
do
just
that
want to
later,
live
yeah.
here. I wonder if they've got hammock hooks on this beautiful little arbor.
This is a wonderful arbor here, and they got some ivies growing on here. So
Parthenocissus cingfolium.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
You recognize that one, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right.
And hey, what's this one? I know you recognize this
I
one.
recognize the ones in the back here because I do.
You're sort of a brew guy also.
Yes,
with,
I grow some-
Bell Smith Tap Room, right?
Yeah, I grow some hops and
So what are
do
those? Whip out the Latin name on that one, Tom.
Humulus lupulus. So the
What
The
I
common
find
hop?
interesting, yeah, what I find interesting about this plant is it's one of the few plants that the specific epithet, the botanical name, the Latin name, Humulus lupulus, actually describes the compounds that you find, like humulin and lupulin, that are in the hops that give it the aroma and the flavor that beer has. I think that's
Yes.
really cool. Most plants aren't so identifiable by their name of what's inside.
yes, and
Like,
it's
yeah.
an amazing. I mean, it's somewhat of a weed, but it's a herbaceous, dioecious. It's male and female. These are going to be all female plants here to get the flower cones, but but yeah, you can see them there a little bit better. So, but and it's like I said, it dies to the ground. It can grow up to 20, 25 feet. It grows up until it reaches a point where the head of the hop vine can actually tell when the days are getting shorter, and then when the days get shorter, then they start
throws out
shooting
its
perpendicular arms, and then the spurs will start forming, and then you'll get the hops.
And that's what these are, right? They're sending out these horizontal spurs,
Yes.
and you can see the vertical bine, not a vine, but a bine with burrs on it that grips,
Yep.
going up vertically, and then when the daylight changes, then these spurs come off the side and form these lovely little hops.
And this is what helps make some wonderful brews, which I know Austin does here at Forager. So yeah, this is the back patio, the stage. We got some other hops over here, and then we got a wonderful little trellis system here. So what do we? So I think we've pretty much covered most of the garden here, and I don't know. What do you think, Kelly?
I think we got a really great place here at Forager. I'm thankful for our local brewers. I'm thankful for our local growers. We need more farmers on the land, Tom. We need younger and more farmers on the land. With increasing drought, with increasing water shortages, we can't continue to not water wisely. Water wisely is a toolkit with University of Minnesota Extension. It's important that we preserve what we have, and Southeast Minnesota is an excellent place to grow food and grow those things that we want to have every day. So thanks for joining us this morning.
Yep. And the other thing you'll note, if you come here to dine later today or sometime, you'll note that they list all their sources, all their local farms. So where their beef comes from, where their dairy comes from, and their vegetables. So that's kind of neat. You get a little sense of the locality.
Community. It's
and
all
the
about community.
Here. So with that, this is our wrap up for our show. And thanks for joining episode 11. And we have to start thinking about next week.
Oh my gosh, you do that.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye,
Rock your
everybody.
day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.